Welcome back, students. Hope you have taken your Thalmar Engineering 2 examination by following my tips as well as the important questions. Hope you have done well in the exam. In today's video, upon the request of several students, I am going to work out very important questions for the course Metrology and Machine Tools. I mean MMT for Mechanical Engineering 3rd year, 1st semester under Jntuh R18 regulation. Dear students, the course is too lengthy and it is all about different types of machines, working principle, applications, disadvantages as well as the limitations need to be worked out along with a neat sketch. I have come up with many questions here. It's because the question paper pattern is all about part A as well as part B. You need to focus on each and every parameter which I am going to highlight here. This may look bit lengthy for you all, but the questions are repeatedly asked as well as they are asked in a different way based on the same concept. You are supposed to follow each and every point which I am going to highlight here, failing which, as the course is all about the theory 90% and 10% of problem, you are supposed to work out each and everything in the way which I am going to highlight in between. Do not skip this video and watch till the end of this. The types of chips as well as the factors responsible for the formation of chips may be the short question. Tool rake angle, cutting angle and the clearance angle and the lip angle may be the short question, or if all these four were asked, this may be a long question. Engine lathe, the working as well as the construction and specifications of that. Each and every machine specification, construction, working principle along with the neat sketch and the advantages and the limitations and comparison need to be worked out. Then only you could be able to score better mark in the exam. Orthogonal versus oblique cutting, the differences. ASA versus ORS system is said to be a topmost question. The friction of chip and tool is a short question. Merchant's theory and the problem related to it, you are supposed to work out the rake angle as well as tool life, and the Taylor's life equation is also said to be a top question. Dear students, from this part we can expect 2A as well as 2B as well as 1A. Hope you are writing all the short questions from 1A to J together and drawing a margin after each and every answer. If not, try to do from this exam. Types of lathes and classify them as well as turning operations as well as taper turning methods to be worked out. A taper turning is said to be a topmost question coming to the lathe, dear students. Capstan versus turret lathe, their differences along with the diagrams. If you are not going to draw the diagram, you are not going to clear this subject, as it is all about the theory and it's about the working principle of the different machines. Working of a multiple spindle lathes as applications. Attachments in the lathe is said to be a gunshot question this time, which you can expect in the question paper. Expression to determine chip thickness ratio and the shear angle. Heat generated and heat dissipated in metal cutting, such type of questions will be asked in the short questions this time. Cutting speed and feed factor is a short question. Negative back rake angle is said to be a topmost question and the 3-mark question. Geometry of chip formation along with a neat sketch and automatic machine as well as the classification. Dear students, if you're working out all these questions, for sure you're going to get 15 out of 15 marks without skipping a single part. And the next unit is about the boring machine specifications and the neat sketch. To and fro motion imparted in the ram in a shaper. It's all about the shaping, planing and the slotting. You should be clear with all these 3 types of machines along with their specification, working principle, advantages, comparison and the types and the diagram. We cannot say that which question comes from these 3. You will be getting any part of these 3, and the regulation R18 part A part B is bit difficult for you all to complete the exam in 3 hours of time. Drilling versus boring machine, the comparison. Gang versus turret drilling machine, their comparison. I hope you know how to make a comparison in a form of tabular column only, dear students, by highlighting the important points in a paragraph in form of bulletin points. Do not write the exam in paragraph, where you are going to score less marks if you put in a paragraph. Boring tool, explain the term and the functions of flutes on a twist drill. Characteristics of planar machine part is also said to be a 2-mark question. Dear students, this comes under the part of 4A as well as 4B from the unit 2. Jig boring machine and the working principle. Horizontal jig boring machine and their comparison. Work holding devices used in drilling machine along with a neat sketch may be also a top question this time. Planar and the working principle, various parts is said to be a topmost question which can occur in the paper. A 5A as well as 5B. Portable drilling machine, its applications is a short question. Radial drilling machine and the types of drills and drill bits may be also a short question, dear students. This is all about 5A as well as 5B. Hope you are carrying carrying all your stationery and do drawings only in pencil and neat sketches will pay you good marks. You are supposed to work out each and every functions of a milling machine and the broaching as well as its applications. Types of abrasives is a short question, and the bonds and the problems related to each and every parameter here coming to the shaper, milling and lathe problems also will be asked. Milling versus down milling and the differences, plain milling cutter and the elements, and the column versus knee type milling machine. Machining time calculations as well as centerless grinding process is also said to be a topmost question this time, which will be asked in the short questions. This is 6A as well as 6B. The methods of indexing is said to be a topmost question, dear students. This is all about 7A as well as 7B in a milling machine along with its limitations. Geometry of milling cutters, differential indexing versus compound indexing. You are supposed to work out. This question is said to be a gunshot question in the question paper this time for sure. I can give a guarantee 100% so that you'll be getting 10 marks here. Grinding wheel and the specifications, and the lapping versus honing differences, and the straddle milling and the gang milling. This comes under the part of 7 as well as 7B. There are no separate short questions. You are supposed to work out all the highlighted questions in form of short and long, dear students. Later 8A as well as 8B, and this is one of the scoring subject. Now I am going to let you know the unit 4. It is related to the metrology. Types of fits and the tolerances is said to be a short question. Optical flat and autocolorimeter is said to be a gunshot question, that may be 8A. Sine bar, hole versus shaft basis system, and the hole shaft gauges is also said to be very important along with the problems. How to measure flatness of a surface is a 2-mark question, and the instruments used for it. Let me know you all the 9A as well as 9B. The bevel protractor. These all things were done even in the metrology as well as machine tools laboratory by writing a record as well as you have done the calculations. Those things can be kept here. I am going to let you know the order and sequence of taking the exam, which unit need to be prepared and which unit you are supposed to prepare at the end. Taylor's principle and the limitations is said to be a topmost question. Plug gauge and snap gauge, go and no gauge related to gauges. You are going to get one damn sure question, that may be long or short. Unilateral bilateral tolerances, precision versus accuracy. These all which I am going to highlight at the end are the short questions. Repeatability versus reproducibility is a short question. Nominal size versus allowances, and the tolerance versus control limits. This is 9A, 9B, dear students. The last 2 units are about the metrology. CLA and RMS values of roughness surface plate may be a 10A and 10B question. Types of CMMs and the applications is said to be a very important and gunshot question. Roughness versus waviness. Interchangeability, the short question. Taylor-Hapson tally surf, and the methods of measuring primer texture of a surface is also very important. Screw thread measurement along with the sketch. Alignment test conducted on a milling machine, drilling machine or a lathe is said to be one of the topmost and gunshot question which may occur in your question paper, either 11A, 11B. Drunken thread or root thickness of gate teeth. Tool alignment test as well as comparison versus direct measurement of surface roughness is said to be a topmost question. Various pitchers found in a screw and what are its causes. Factors affecting on surface texture and the roughness parameters and profiles. This is all about metrology, dear students. The last 2 units, if you are going to work out, you are supposed to work out these 2 units for sure, where you could able to work out very neatly, and the diagrams are very less, very small in structure. Whereas coming to the plan, you are supposed to work out Unit 1 for sure, dear students, as well as Unit 2, and later you can work out Unit 4 to score a minimum mark to pass. A student looking for a pass and scoring a better mark need to go even with the 5th unit. As the Unit 3 is bit lengthy in its structure, you can work out at the end, and Unit 2 is also bit lengthy, but you need to work out and concentrate each and every part which are highlighted. If you are looking for any other course, do not forget to comment as well as do subscribe to my channel as well as share this content with your friends. Hope you'll perform well and text me after the exam. I am also working out the important questions of Part A, Part B for R18 as well as R22, second year as well as a supplementary, and the first year, first sem and first year, second sem supplies, which are going to help from the the end of this month. Hope you are going to follow and support my channel by liking and commenting on this page. Good luck and God bless you all, dear students. Thank you.